After years of failing to see any improvements, Gauteng Judge President Mlambo lodged a complaint of incompetence and misconduct against Judge Maumela to the Judicial Services Commission because he was at the end of his tether. He says since 2012, Judge Maumela would reserve judgments for an unjustifiably long time. He gave an example of one reserve judgment which took nearly 5 years to finalize by Maumela. Mlambo says by 2013 he'd received at least 8 complaints against Maumela. When he asked Maumela why he'd taken so long to finalize the judgments against the cases that he'd heard, Maumela told him it was because his laptop had crashed.
This is one of those instances where people say they've lost faith in the justice system. If they are told when the judgment would come, it doesn't come, and they are given more occasions like that, and the judgment does not come. It leads to that attitude on litigants. And as JP of the division, I feel embarrassed that it happened under my watch.
Judge Mlambo said Maumela failed to give him a reasonable explanation as to why his judgments were taking so long.
That's what fortifies my view, that he's made himself guilty of gross incompetence, clearly incompetent. And when you look at the quality of those judgments, I mean, there's that 9-page judgment that we spoke about, which took him 4 to 5 years to write. And the issues involved are not issues that would justify that length of time.
Mlambo further added that he did not want Maumela to conduct the Senzo Meyiwa matter after the pre-trial hearings. Maumela was informed of this but chose to go ahead with it regardless.
We had to decide who we allocate that trial to. And me and the DGP, we agreed that he was not to do that trial. And that once he had case managed to trial ready status, he was to revert to us so that we could decide who we allocate that matter to.
Judge Maumela's legal team hit back, saying his 2020 illness contributed to the slower turnaround of the judgments. The tribunal continues. Nontombi Mia, SABC News.